Police believe two vehicles were involved, but so far they've not released a description of either. This actually marks the sixth shooting on a Metro Atlanta interstate so far this year.
Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, man. Now, I come to you today with some sad news already from the weekend in Atlanta. Now, from the time that I heard that the NBA All-Star Game was in Atlanta, I first thought, man, this is a cool idea. Man, it would be great. That's a perfect place to hang out, party, especially the NBA crowd, the NBA All-Star crowd. You know, it's geared towards a more, I hate to use urban, but you know what I'm saying? It has that hip hop flair to it already, right? And I was thinking it being in Atlanta is cool for the party scene and all that, because Atlanta kind of was still open or whatnot, it seems like. But then I sat back and thought and was like, hold up. Nah, man. Atlanta's like ground zero in the activity right now as far as the streets and hip hop goes. You know what I mean? Atlanta has been on fire with crazy situations going down with rappers ever since last year. So, man, maybe Atlanta ain't the best place for this. That was with the other side. You know how you have the two sides, man? That's what the other side was telling me. But I said, man, I'm going to watch the games, enjoy it, whatever. If some news pops up, it pops up. But, man, in the back of my head, I knew that it was going to be all sorts of type of chaos and craziness all weekend. And here we are, man. The weekend hasn't even started. And a rapper by the name of Chucky Trill, rest in peace to him first off, and all condolences to his family, was killed while in the Atlanta area for the NBA All-Star Weekend. Now, this has been confirmed by the Houston Chronicle, and it's being reported by MSN, and a lot of huge media sources are already reporting this. So hopefully this doesn't set a tone for the weekend. But, man, let's go through the specifics. But before we do that, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And, man, let's get it. All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about this situation with the rapper Chucky Trill in Atlanta. So this happened early Friday morning. So early this morning. And like I said, we're going into the All-Star Weekend. So everybody grab your popcorn and be ready, because it's going to be some craziness, I'm sure, between rap crews. Now, I'm hoping it's nothing like this. I don't want anybody getting their popcorn ready for this situation or something like this. This is tragic. This is traumatic, no matter how you chop it up in any type of way. And I don't want anybody to think that I'm desensitizing what this is, man. You know what I'm saying? This is real life, and this is a horrible situation. But these are the specifics. Now, the Houston Chronicle has confirmed the death of a rapper by the name of Chucky Trill. Now, Chucky Trill's real name is Corey DTH. I wonder if that name is Haitian. It sounds Haitian. DTH. He might be from Louisiana, too, because they have French names. And he was in Atlanta for the upcoming NBA All-Star Weekend. Now, according to the sources in Atlanta, the shooting happened at about 3 a.m. this morning. So it happened on an interstate near Jimmy Carter Boulevard on the north side of Atlanta. So, man, typically the north side of Atlanta is pretty chill, man. There's nothing really going on the north side of Atlanta like that. Now, an Atlanta rapper by the name of Dirty Red World posted a photo of Chucky Trill on Instagram on Friday morning with the caption, "Streets don't love a soul. My little brother died in my arms. That's a feeling I will never shake." So, man, my condolences to Dirty Red World. I'm not familiar with him at all. And this goes to say, man, Texas rap, and I like Texas rap. I cover Texas rap. I listen to Texas rappers. It's such a broad scene, man. There's so many rappers who are doing their thing, and you wouldn't even know it. Like, there's a video on Chucky Trill's social media page with him signing the deal, and you wouldn't even have known it, man. Because, you know, there's talent everywhere right now, and hip-hop is so on fire, and a lot of rappers are getting deals, a lot of rappers are doing the independent thing, and a lot of rappers are getting paid. Now, things have slowed up because of the pandemic, but, man, places like Atlanta have been a hub for people going and booking shows. I mean, all throughout the South, to be honest with you. And, you know, Texas, his home state or whatnot. Now, Chucky Trill had a lot of roots in the hip-hop scene there in Houston, man. It's an interesting story to say the least, man, because if you see, there's a story, in this report, it says that his dad was D of Trinity Cartel. Now, that was a popular Houston rap group that were signed to Rap-A-Lot Records, and his cousin is C-Note from the Botany Boys. Now, for anybody who's a Houston rap fan and knows about the Screwed Up Clique or anything dealing with Houston rap, they remember the Botany Boys from back in the day. Now, man, this is interesting because he did an 8-year stint in prison. And, at 33 years old, he was still trying to work to get his career back on the right path. And he had his most recent release was an album that he put out called Music for the Soul in 2018. Now, there are no specifics in this report about what might have caused this situation or what went down, but there are several news stations that are reporting this. Now, in this short news clip right here, you're going to hear a little bit about what went down and what they're reporting so far.
Good morning, Christy. We can tell you that police are investigating a homicide right now that happened on the side of the interstate I-85 southbound near Jimmy Carter Boulevard. We're about a quarter mile from that scene right now. And what I can tell you is that right now police still don't have a motive in this case. They're trying to figure out what led up to this deadly shooting.
Okay, so as you heard right there in the report, they have no motive for the shooting. And it looks like they were traveling in Gwinnett County, which is, man, for anybody who doesn't know the landscape of Atlanta, I mean, Gwinnett is like one of the safest places in the world, back in the day, or at least it used to be. I mean, right now you got people running up, well, you've had news reports of people running up in Lenox Mall, committing shootings, you know what I'm saying? Shooting up Lenox. That is so unheard of. You're talking about the high end of the high end Atlanta. You're talking about, when you talk about Buckhead and Lenox and stuff like that, I mean, there's levels, you know what I mean? That's like a different type of level of access and money, man. And it's weird because these situations keep multiplying in Atlanta. So I'm wondering, man, throughout the weekend, I'm hoping, man, that this is the last time we hear about a shooting. But as you heard in that report, man, on that interstate, they've had like 6 different shootings already this year in Atlanta. Now you're thinking, okay, it's March, right? So, man, the year probably done went by, and that's might be a light number. We don't know their numbers. But really, man, that actually broke some news earlier this year when it was only 5 shootings, man. So it's crazy, man. Crazy situation and sad situation on top of that, to be honest, man. I got to harp on that point. There is nothing cool about this. I wish that cats would just get to rapping and making money. And yeah, man, having a little bit of bravado, having a little bit of machismo about yourself. There's nothing wrong with that, man. But this situation that's going on in Atlanta with the different rap crews, and man, it's going on in hip-hop, throughout hip-hop with different rap crews. It's not just Atlanta. Because you remember, we had Sci-Hi, and I know I've used this point before, but Sci-Hi, he just did another interview, and he talked to Vlad about the shooting incident that he had, right? Now, in that incident, he said he didn't know what in the world was going on or what was up with them dudes. And he has no clue, you know what I mean? And to think that a dude like Sci-Hi would get ran down on is pretty crazy, man. It tells you the state of things, man. And he said something very telling to Vlad. He was like, man, when the police came to help him and they were talking to him, they were like, man, Sci-Hi, what in the world going on? He was like, man, yeah, I'm not even that type of rapper. I'm a positive rapper. And they told him straight to his face, hey, man, it's open season on rappers right now. It's green light on the rappers. And that's telling. That's letting it be known. There might be rappers who been in situations that we don't even know because it doesn't hit national news. But unfortunately, this story did. So once again, man, rest in peace to Chucky Trill and condolences to his family. And hopefully, man, this is the last time we hear or have to do one of these stories this year, man. Now with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.